The Dead Sea, a place of shimmering salt flats and intense sunshine, holds many secrets beneath its surface. Known for its extreme salinity, it's a place where few life forms can survive. Yet, in this seemingly barren landscape, a team of researchers from the Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research, or UFZ, made an astonishing discovery: white smokers. These underwater chimneys, spewing a milky fluid, are not a figment of imagination. They are very real, and they are changing our understanding of this unique environment. Imagine, if you will, a world hidden beneath the waves, where towering structures rise from the seabed, defying the harsh conditions. These are not the black smokers of the deep ocean, fueled by volcanic activity. These ghostly apparitions are formed by a different, yet equally fascinating process. Their story is one of salt, water, and the delicate balance of nature, a story that has implications for the future of the Dead Sea and its surrounding regions. The white smokers of the Dead Sea are not your typical oceanic vents. They aren't spewing superheated mineral-rich water from the Earth's core. Instead, these structures are formed through a unique process involving the crystallization of salt. Deep beneath the Dead Sea, hidden from our view, lies a layer of groundwater. This groundwater is highly saturated with salt, even more so than the Dead Sea itself. As this hypersaline water seeps up through cracks in the seabed, it encounters the less salty water of the Dead Sea. This encounter triggers a remarkable transformation. The dissolved salt in the groundwater, no longer able to remain in solution, begins to crystallize. These crystals, primarily halite, which is common table salt, accumulate over time, forming the towering structures we call white smokers. The Dead Sea, despite its name, is a lake, and like many lakes around the world, it's facing a crisis: shrinking water levels. Years of drought and water diversion for human use have taken their toll, causing the water level to drop dramatically. This decline has far-reaching consequences, not only for the lake itself, but also for the surrounding groundwater and the people who depend on it. As the Dead Sea shrinks, the surrounding groundwater levels drop as well. This creates a pressure difference, forcing the hypersaline groundwater to flow towards the lakebed, accelerating the formation of white smokers. But there's more to this story than just salt chimneys. This interplay between shrinking surface water and pressurized groundwater has a more ominous side effect: sinkholes. These sudden collapses of the ground can be devastating, swallowing up roads, buildings, and even people. Section 4. White smokers versus black smokers. Cousins from different worlds. At first glance, the white smokers of the Dead Sea might seem like their deep-sea cousins, the black smokers found near hydrothermal vents. Both are chimney-like structures that release fluids into the surrounding water. However, the similarities end there. Black smokers are formed by volcanic activity, where superheated water, laden with dissolved minerals, spews out from vents in the ocean floor. These vents are often found near areas of tectonic plate boundaries, where the Earth's crust is pulling apart or pushing together. The intense heat and pressure create a unique environment that supports a surprising array of life, including giant tube worms, blind shrimp, and chemosynthetic bacteria. White smokers, on the other hand, are a product of a completely different process, driven by the unique chemical conditions of the Dead Sea. Their formation is a delicate dance between freshwater and saltwater, pressure and flow, dissolution and crystallization. They are a testament to the incredible diversity of geological processes found on our planet. Section 5. Sentinels of the seabed: early warnings from below. The discovery of white smokers in the Dead Sea is not just a scientific curiosity. It has significant implications for our understanding of sinkhole formation and the potential for predicting these hazardous events. Remember those sinkholes we talked about earlier? They are a direct result of the same groundwater dynamics that create white smokers. As the hypersaline groundwater flows towards the Dead Sea, it dissolves layers of salt and other minerals in the ground. This creates underground cavities that, over time, can become unstable and collapse, forming sinkholes. Here's where the white smokers come in. Their presence indicates areas where groundwater is flowing rapidly towards the Dead Sea, dissolving the underground salt layers and increasing the risk of sinkhole formation. By mapping the location and activity of these underwater chimneys, scientists can identify areas at high risk of sinkhole development. This information can then be used to implement early warning systems and mitigation strategies, potentially saving lives and infrastructure.